All right, hot off the heels of KDA's more, we have Seraphine's champion spotlight. Hi, this is Instalaclaw here, and we're gonna react to Seraphine's champion spotlight here. As I said before, KDA's more just came out, so I guess it's a good time to release this. Yeah, the champions joined the game. Very exciting. Let's go.
Seraphine is Runeterra's first pop star, armed with the power of magical empathy.
Get some lore. That's her alt. Yeah.
She hears people's souls in the form of songs, and with her hex tech powered stage, she can sing directly to their
Thought
deepest
she countered
feelings.
Orn, but no, that was
Her
part of
dream?
her
To use music to reunite Piltover and Zon.
Okay,
With the help of her
sure.
teammates, Seraphine takes the stage the melodic mid-lane mage.
I read
with
that they're
massive
changing
potential.
some of
Look
the lore
out,
for her
this
eventually.
starry-eyed songstress is just warming up. Welcome to the Seraphine Champion
see.
Spotlight.
What a weird stage. She's playing. Wait, is she playing DDR on the side?
Before we get to her passive, let's start with the basics.
Okay, basics.
Seraphine's Q, high note, projects a musical chord
Yeah.
that deals magic damage in a small
Yeah,
area.
so people-
The damage dealt increases with the target's missing health.
Oh,
Looks like they're in treble.
okay, nice pun, freak. All right. I guess I'll pause throughout this because it's kind of a more analytical spotlight thing. If you don't like that, let me know in the comments. But I think for a champion spotlight, it's fine. A lot of people are comparing her to Sona, but you know, when you look at how her abilities kind of work, they are different because this is a target ability. Sona's is just around her kind of thing. It does more damage to weakened targets. Yeah.
Her W is surround
W.
sound, which
This is
grants
the
movement
ability.
speed and a shield to Seraphine and
Okay.
her nearby allies. If she's
All right. Well,
already shielded, she gives everyone a heal too.
Hope I don't get
okay. So this ability is a lot more like Sona, because people always compared her to Sona, right? This has Sona's W and its E kind of together, as well as empowered healing if she's already shielded. She lends herself that she requires a teammate to be strong, kind of thing. I mean, of course, when she's released and she turns out to be really strong without that being the case, you know, it's a numbers kind of thing, right? So, the idea of this champion should be that she requires teammates to make her strong. If that's not the case, well, that's on Riot. But that's the vibe I get from this champion, right? It's like, oh, if you shield her, then she can do bonuses for the whole team. Or if the cooldown's long enough, right, she can do it twice. You know, if the enemy is CC'd, she does more kind of thing, right? So, yeah, she leans
lost in all this music.
more to allies.
Bring in more allies so they can all get healed. Soon they'll be feeling Seraphine.
Harmonize.
Okay, that's okay.
Her
Freak, sure.
E, Beat Drop, is a sound wave skill shot that damages and slows
Boom.
enemies. Her rhythm is their blues.
Then it's that's
If the
first
foe's
part.
already slowed, they get rooted instead.
Yeah, sure.
If they're already hard CC'd, they'll get stunned. Talk about a showstopper.
Gotta find.
Goddamn freak. Yeah, so this ability, I talked about before, it relies on allies, right? As it says, if they're slowed, they get. If they're already slowed, Seraphine will snare them. If they're already snared, Seraphine will stun them. I don't think it says what happens if they're already stunned. But I don't know. I imagine they just get stunned again. Maybe they just get slowed. I don't know.
The rhythm and the chaos.
I don't think it
And
says.
now?
No, it doesn't say. So we'll go back here. If they're already hard CC'd, so yeah, I guess they just get stunned again. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, relies heavily on teammates. I don't see a world in which this ability can get attack casted twice really quickly, unless you're playing like Earth. But even then, they nerf CC in that. So yeah, I think this is fine. Just requires an ally to be strong. Yeah,
Talk about a showstopper.
and it's skill shot, so it's not like Sona's at all.
Gotta find the rhythm and the chaos.
Although she can
And
ult
now
and then
for the
trigger
remix.
E, I guess.
Seraphine's passive, Stage Presence, comes in two parts. The first is her Echo. Every third basic ability will automatically cast again, which
Okay.
has its own self-synergy. High Note's initial damage
Oh. Okay, I don't remember reading that when we went over it. So it casts again. I know when it was a 3 cast, it did something. I thought it was just a burst of damage, but apparently it's the ability to cast again. So that means E, once it slows them, it'll cast again, it can snare them. Okay, or once it snares, because someone else sold them, it'll stun them. Okay.
Makes the follow-up missing health hit deal more.
Yeah, so the Q will deal bonus damage. Okay, when it's
An
cast.
echoed surround sound will grant move speed, a shield, and a heal
Oh,
all
okay.
in one go.
Yeah. Okay.
An echoed beat drop will both slow and root your opponents.
Got it.
Sounds like a certified banger.
Yeah, so she can work with herself because of her passive. Got it. That's
Gotta keep
yeah, I don't
moving
know
with
if I
the
like that, but
music.
that's a bit much.
Now for the B side of her passive. Inspired by her friends, Seraphine stacks up 1 note per ally when she casts an ability near them, capped at 4 notes.
Why is her bar an audio thing? They just made this way too complicated, man. So it's 1 and then 2, and then after this it gets consumed for the third one. No, that's
Her
a
friend.
little complicated, but alright.
These notes give additional range and damage to her next basic attack.
Yeah, okay,
Stacked
let's listen.
inspired by her friends, Seraphine stacks up 1 note per ally when she casts an ability near them, capped at 4 notes per friend.
Okay.
These notes
This
give
is just
additional
bonus
range
auto.
and damage to her next basic attack.
Yeah, so it's just bonus damage on attack based on allies nearby. Well, not really based on allies nearby. It's based on... So she casts an ability. If there's allies nearby, she can then auto-attack for bonus damage kind of thing. Or she can cast a bunch of spells and then attack for bonus damage. Got it.
Stack them up throughout the fight and rain down a symphony.
That's the end of this performance. Encore's coming up.
That's
When you're ready for an encore, unleash Seraphine's ult to charm and damage enemies in a line.
Thanks for listening.
I kind of wish they would dance.
Anyone can
instead of
join the
charm,
show,
but I kind of
be
get
it
it.
friend or foe. Hitting an ally will stack 4 nodes. Additionally, any champion hit resets the ability range, firing out even farther.
All right, let me
When
see
you're
this
ready for an
again.
encore, unleash Seraphine's ult
So-
to charm and damage enemies in a line.
Yep.
Thanks for listening.
Anyone can join the show, be it friend or foe. Hitting an ally will stack 4 nodes. Additionally, any champion hit resets the ability range,
Oh, does she
firing
give
out even
bonus
farther.
attack to
You're
allies?
breathtaking. Seraphine shines
Her
brightest
ult?
when she's got an audience. She's more of a wave
Does her
clear mid
passive
laner
do
than a
that?
bully, focusing on double casts of high note to keep her
Yeah, I
farming.
know they want her
From
to be a
there,
mid laner, but
join
it
up
doesn't.
with your
I feel like
allies
she's
whenever
just
you
better
can,
supported.
helping with invades or roaming the side lanes to amp up your KDA.
Like, I don't know.
To really
yeah,
top
I
the
mean,
charts,
they want her to
chain
be
the effects
popular,
of
right?
Seraphine's abilities. Charm the crowd with Encore and follow up with a stunning
Yeah.
beat drop to set up easy listening for the rest of your team.
This beat's got a kick.
Though she's a solo
The range on
laner,
her
team
ult's
fighting is her
insane,
forte.
though.
Seraphine falls
she hits
flat
it,
when
though.
split pushing. If she's alone, she might end up a one-hit wonder.
Not a fan.
Seraphine was born for quintets. Once you've gathered an audience, Encore is your greatest tool for an unforgettable show. Land beat drop before the charm wears off to stun them in place. Then hit a high note for your final chunk of burst.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, my audience
I mean,
disappeared.
that's everyone lining up for an
It's
ult.
not over
really
till the
hard to
Pink
bust
Lady
it.
sings. For more on Runeterra's Rising Star, check out the links below.
Huh? Nice. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. Alright, so here are my thoughts. Riot wants to be a mid laner, so I guess she's strong on her own. I don't really like that. I think it makes a lot more sense that she requires teammates to be strong and that she works as a support. I feel that, you know, maybe she'll become a bot laner. I think similar to how Lux Sona was broken earlier this year. I think like a bot lane like that, Lux Seraphine bot lane or a Sona Seraphine bot lane would be busted. But we'll have to wait and see. Of course, with the preseason, a lot of things change. Yeah. As of right now, you know, it's all about numbers and all that kind of thing, right? So right now, who knows? I kind of hope she's underwhelming as a mid laner. I don't want her to be busted as a mid laner because that just that kind of scares me. But I think her late game and her mid game is all about team fighting. It's not going to be about this this solo lane. She's not a solo laner. She's not a split pusher in that sense, right? She after laning phase is done, she should try to roam and help her team. Maybe even during laning phase, right? She should be roaming. But yeah, That's kind of my thoughts. I kind of hope she's not broken all on her own. Like if she's just sitting mid lane all game, I hope she's not just deleting the enemy mid laner. That's not the gameplay I hope for with this champion. I hope it's more of a team fight kind of champion, and I hope it's more of a support role kind of champion. Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe and all that. I'm gonna check out more Seraphine content. They released the theme song for her. I don't know if they're singing in that. I think it's just a background kind of thing, but I'll check it out. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.